Voilà. Bonsoir à tous. Ben là, on va continuer Ice Somnium Files. J'avais beaucoup aimé le début et je comptais le continuer. Donc, ben ce soir, on va continuer le jeu. Pour faire un récapitulatif, précédemment, on a commencé le jeu en enquêtant sur le meurtre qui a eu lieu le meurtre au début du jeu. On a mené l'enquête et là maintenant, on va reprendre où on s'était arrêté. Du coup, je vais lancer le jeu. La question que je me pose, c'est quand même, il y a quand même tout un mystère, j'ai envie de dire. J'ai déjà mes propres théories. Mais on verra bien une fois que... une fois qu'on avancera, parce que bon... Parce que j'ai quand même quelques petites théories en tête. Ah, et aussi, je serai pas toute seule ce soir. Je serai accompagnée de Hammond. Ouais, comme Aiba qui accompagne Date, Hammond m'accompagnera ce soir durant le live. Du coup, je le mets à côté de moi, bien tranquille. Et on va reprendre où je m'étais arrêtée, à savoir le QG de la police. Et j'ai toujours Hammond à côté de moi pour... Voilà quoi. Ah, on fait tout un résumé de ce qui s'est passé avant. Ah ouais, là on va interroger Mizuki. Je vais d'abord tout regarder avant. L'étrange lettres et chiffres défilent sur l'écran. Dossier. Un dossier rempli de papier. On dirait le manuel de la synchronisatrice. Ah, tape synchronisatrice. Il y a une machine énorme à l'autre côté de la vitre. Cette machine est connue sous le nom de synchronisatrice. D'abord on va parler à tout le monde. Allez, on va as-tu la permission de Renju?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why?
I don't know.
Les progrès pour l'enquête.
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Alors, Pewter, observé. Voici Pewter, son vrai nom est Ama Noma, mais tout le monde l'appelle Pewter ici, 36 ans. C'est un membre d'Abyss tout comme moi. C'est un ingénieur de génie qui a créé le système de synchronisation et autres machines. Il a aussi inventé Aiba, c'est son gardien en quelque sorte.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
So you were listening, huh?
J'adore son caractère Aiba quand même. Elle a un sacré caractère. Comment va Mizuki?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Tu es sûr qu'ils sont en danger?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Allez, on va. Boss est sûr de toujours vouloir le faire.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for.
Ah, bonsoir Alexis, comment ça va?
Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine, Her injuries are mental.
Ah, ben coucou et merci Cylérion. Comment ça va?
Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Mais je vérifie s'il y a encore d'autres trucs avant. Alors, écran éteint. Il n'y a rien sur l'écran. Ben, ça va aussi, écoute. Là, ce soir, je continue. Parce que j'avais bien aimé et que... Ben, ce soir, j'étais dispo pour le faire, donc je continue. Voilà. J'en ai ouvert un. Il est rempli à rapport de livres. Hein, ce sont tous des mangas homo-érotiques et des romans gays. Intéressant, Piotr. Intéressant. D'accord, de mon côté, là, je crois que je vais aller dans la partie... On va devoir aller dans... Enfin, je sais pas comment dire, aller dans le subconscient de Mizuki. Mais là, je vérifie un peu tout. Tout avant de continuer. Les casiers sont placés le long du mur. Table longue. Intéressant.
This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Ce genre d'objet est souvent utilisé pour le marteau pilon en catch.
Now, where on earth did you learn that?
On se le demande. De nombreux objets ont été abandonnés sur cette table. Un écran cathodique.
Date, look! It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
Là, j'en ai aucune idée de quoi elle parle. Moi, je déteste les trucs d'horreur en général. C'est juste une chose. Ah d'accord, je vois. Après, comme je l'ai dit, j'aime pas les trucs d'horreur, alors ça j'évite de m'en tenir. Alors je m'en tiens très éloigné.
Alternative. Progress.
That's rock.
Bah, je crois que j'ai tout vu, tout inspecté, j'ai posé toutes les questions. Donc là on va continuer. Elle ne peut pas m'entendre d'ici. Mizuki est allongée sur la synchronisatrice de l'autre côté de la vitre. Enfin, un jour je vais réussir à le prononcer parce que j'ai pas encore réussi à le prononcer correctement pour le moment. Mais je vais voir s'il n'y a pas d'autres discussions avec boss. Ben, je crois que c'est bon donc. Notamment la petite sauvegarde. Attends, je vais essayer de le redire. Synchronisatrice. Objectif du live, réussir à le prononcer correctement une seule fois. Au moins, si j'ai réussi à le prononcer, c'est déjà bien.
Date, go to the sync room.
Synchron...
Got it.
J'essaye vraiment, mais je sais pas pourquoi j'arrive pas à le prononcer.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance.
D'ailleurs, vous étiez pas, je crois que vous n'êtes pas arrivé au début du live, mais j'ai un petit partenaire avec moi. Comme Date qui arrive, moi j'ai Amond pour m'accompagner. Ceux qui étaient au premier live doivent savoir, mais je voulais le remontrer quand même, puisque cette fois-ci pour montrer que je l'ai pas oublié. Non ouais, en fait c'est la peluche du perso, je l'ai reçue à Noël il y a 3 ans. Ouais, et c'est l'un des plus beaux cadeaux qu'on m'ait fait, le petit bouboule. J'adore. Ouais, en fait vous le voyez pas, mais je le câline un peu là parce que bouboule, enfin Amond, c'est mon main sur le jeu. Enfin sur Overwatch. Enfin depuis sa sortie quoi, mais bon. Ce soir on joue à Hype, pas à Overwatch. Mais au moins vous savez comment j'ai eu la peluche.
Date, Try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
Ah, bonsoir. Comment ça va?
It's true that she can't speak to you.
Bonsoir. Vous allez enfin aux arrivants? Comment ça va?
But she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Minute. Alors, synchrono... Ah mince, je recommence. Synchronisatrice. Bon, j'ai quand même presque réussi à le prononcer. Ben, ça va aussi.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology.
Ben, comme je l'ai dit, ça va.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Là, faut trouver les bons mots.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Ah.
EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
J'espère juste qu'elle sera pas dangereuse.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
Ah ouais,
I'll
donc j'ai 6
find a
minutes.
lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Non, là, ça va être
Well then,
chronométré, donc pour vrai, là j'aurai 6 minutes.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked.
Voilà,
Is
obsédé.
this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
À mon avis, il faut retirer la cage.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Ah ouais, donc les éclairs, la cage et
Move
Mizuki.
fast, or time is going.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Bon, on va voir ça.
Only when standing still.
Ah,
Time is moving incredibly slowly.
donc si j'ai bien compris, si Aiba bouge pas, le temps
Currently,
reste
you
figé
and I
quoi.
are transmitting information at high speed. So it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
Tiens, ça me rappelle quelque chose.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan. Activate.
Conforter le cœur de Mizuki. Mizuki est mutique. En soignant ses blessures mentales, vous pourrez obtenir des informations importantes.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Il y a une limite de temps de 6 minutes dans les Somnia. Le temps s'écoule plus vite lorsqu'Aiba se déplace et qu'elle effectue une action. Faites attention au temps restant dans le coin supérieur droit. Croix de l'écran. Déverrouillez tous les verrous mentaux en moins de 360 secondes.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Donc je me rappelle. J'essaie de me rappeler, mais c'était passé encore quand elle avait touché le haut-parleur.
Shoko's photograph has an... Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Voilà. Ça en fait un de déverrouillé.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
Maintenant, faut s'occuper de la cage. Attends, qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Ah, j'ai un petit bug, espérons que ça dure pas longtemps. Là, j'ai un bug. Enfin, je réponds pas, faut attendre un peu là. J'espère que ça va pas durer longtemps parce que ça me ferait chier quoi. Enfin, c'est le jeu qui bug. Attendez, je vais les relancer alors. Ça veut pas s'arrêter, donc je vais être obligé de... Je vais juste relancer le jeu en espérant que ça foire pas cette fois-ci. Après, il y a une sauvegarde automatique, donc ça devrait aller. Mais j'espère juste que ça va pas foirer parce que ça m'énerve un peu que ça a bloqué, qu'il y a eu un bug en pleine partie. Bon, croisons les doigts pour que rien de grave se produise. Allez, on croise les doigts. Ou les patounes, comme on dit sur mon Discord. Bon, ça s'est lancé, maintenant espérons que le bug disparaisse. Enfin, qu'on n'ait pas ce bug. Non, ça va, j'ai toujours ma partie, mais non, faut espérer. Ah mince, mais bon, on a évité le bug. Je vais quand même lire ce qui s'est passé. Mais bon, c'est bon, on a passé le mort du bug. Ah voilà, on dirait qu'on peut aller à la cache à oiseaux désormais. La prochaine étape est s'en débarrasser. Datée, nous avons reçu une timie. Une timie, transmetteur immédiat d'une minuterie invisible dans l'encéphale. Tu peux voir ça comme un objet qui infiltre au cours du temps. En l'utilisant, tu peux ralentir, ou accélérer le temps dans le Somnium. C'est une autre fonctionnalité que Pewter a ajoutée. Affirmatif.
Sounds like a dream.
Ça ressemble à un rêve.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
C'est un peu ce qu'elle a dit quand on était dans le Somnium de Daté.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Les timies sont des objets qui affectent le temps. Vous en obtiendrez parfois quand vous effectuerez une action. Les timies n'affectent que le temps pris pour réaliser une action. Vous ne pourrez porter que 3 timies en même temps. Ramasser une timie quand vous en portez déjà 3 va en remplacer une. Les timies sont dépensés après utilisation, mais utilisez-les aussi souvent que possible. Bon, je vais quand même sauvegarder, on va faire une... Voilà, on sait jamais. On a évité le bug.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Stop it! Stop it already!
A mic.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
The panda is in awful shape. Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this. Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
The panda is in awful shape.
D'accord, mais je pense que je vais un peu m'en servir. Ah,
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
ah donc le carrousel est lié au
Is there
panda.
a connection there?
The panda is...
Oups, je me suis trompée.
Did the merry-go-round move...
Is there a connection there?
The panda...
Hmm.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground. What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
Il y a deux cages.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Ah, il reste encore 4 minutes.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside. Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces. All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
C'est bon pour la cage.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Essaye va vous permettre de retourner à un point de sauvegarde juste après avoir débloqué un verrou mental. Vous possédez au début 3 points. Retournez au verrou précédent coûte 1, allez à celui d'avant coûte 2 et encore celui d'avant 3. Vous regagnez vos points en appuyant sur recommencer à partir du menu ou en ratant la synchro. C'est votre meilleure option si le temps restant est trop faible.
There are torn pieces of paper. Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But...
You were able to get out?
Ah, la cage a été retirée.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Ah, le panda changé.
The panda head is spinning. Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
Si vous choisissez la bonne réponse en tant qu'action finale, vous pouvez dépasser la limite des 360 secondes. Même si vous pensez qu'il ne vous reste plus beaucoup de temps, n'abandonnez pas, vous pourrez réussir quand même. Mais s'il ne reste plus d'une seconde au compteur, comme ceci vous recevez une récompense. Non, pitié boss, fais pas ça.
It's Mizuki! It's Mizuki!
Il me reste 137 secondes, donc 2 minutes.
Mizuki.
Ah, coucou Daphné. Oui. Ah, désolé, je vais remettre le chat parce qu'il y a un problème. Voilà. Ouais, ça a été le Somnium. Bon, j'ai mis, mais bon, heureusement qu'il y a les timings, même si après t'étais pas là quand t'étais pas là au début, mais on a eu un bug en cours de partie. Mais bon, heureusement, rien n'a été perdu. Mais c'était vraiment, j'ai vraiment eu peur pendant un moment. Sinon, comment ça va?
Are you okay?
Date.
Ah, elle a parlé.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Ouh. Après qu'elle se soit calmée, je lui ai posé quelques questions. Et d'abord, je préfère quand même sauvegarder vu que j'ai fini le Somnium, donc au cas où, puisqu'on se souvient ce qui s'est passé tout à l'heure, juste par mesure de précaution. À propos de la nuit dernière, du message sur Nile, d'Ota et aussi de Choco. Je sais qu'après qu'Ota se soit enfui, quelque chose a poussé Mizuki à se cacher. Alors, Attends, avant de poser
I
la question.
told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Elle a quand même l'air d'avoir un sacré caractère, Mizuki.
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Stu, you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
Il a pas tort. Parfois
By
l'ignorance
the
est la meilleure
way,
réponse.
we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience Somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Non, mais
Yeah,
on va le
I'm
somnium
glad
de
she's
Mizuki.
talking
Elle a
again.
une nouvelle piste.
You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Elle est géniale, Aiba, quand même.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her. No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be. How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent. Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Ça peut se comprendre, ce qu'elle a vu, ça a dû être horrible pour elle. Surtout que c'est une enfant, elle a 12 ans. Mais ce qu'elle a vu, je sais pas comment expliquer, mais ça fait mal de la voir comme ça. Là, on va continuer les questions.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync.
Synchronisation. Ah voilà, là j'ai réussi à le dire.
The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience. Iba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced. But only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
Ouais, parce que ça, on va dire qu'Aiba, elle a deux formes, celle qu'elle prend dans le monde réel et celle qu'elle prend dans les somniums.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Rappelle qu'il l'a traité de crevette. Ouais, parce qu'on se souvient dans le premier somnium, quand Data a vu la forme d'Aiba, il lui a dit « Pourquoi tu fais penser à une crevette fluorescente ?» Enfin, il a dit un truc du genre.
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
Well, part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Ben, pour le moment, j'aime beaucoup Aiba. J'ai pas beaucoup d'avis, mais aussi Date, il est cool. Enfin, il me fait bien. En fait, Date et Aiba, pour le moment, c'est ceux que j'aime bien. Je suis qu'au début, mais pour le moment, préférence pour Aiba.
Why would that make me happy?
Après, je suis qu'au début, donc, mais disons que pour le moment, préférence pour Date et Aiba. On verra bien au fur et à mesure comment ça avancera.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world.
Mais on peut dire qu'il se base un peu sur ce qu'on voit, ouais, ou ce qu'on vit.
You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Dante? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve.
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Il a un drôle d'humour, j'ai envie de dire.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Lost shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Voilà.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Allez, retour à Bloom Park. Bloom Park, samedi à 20h13. Quand je suis revenue dans la scène du crime, Mizuki était avec moi. J'ai vu une silhouette suspecte dans le Somnium, mais je ne savais pas où elle s'était tenue précisément. J'ai amené Mizuki pour m'aider à répondre à cette question.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yup.
Dans le passé, il y avait un joli chemin pavé. Il a été recouvert par la végétation, mais je peux encore voir les contours. La silhouette est partie par là.
What do you care? You never cared about me ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Yeah, I do.
On va dire que le caractère, on va dire que c'est l'adolescence pour Mizuki. Parce qu'elle a quand même pas un caractère facile, mais bon après ce qui s'est passé, je comprends un peu qu'elle soit comme ça, vu que retrouver le cadavre, voir sa mère morte, ça doit être un choc. Un peu celle que c'est une ado de 12 ans, voilà quoi.
I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est une triste ironie quand on y pense. Elle avait de superbes souvenirs dans cet endroit et pourtant c'est là où elle a vu sa mère morte. Assez triste quand on y pense.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Un passage à niveau. Passage à niveau.
Iva, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me. Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there.
Ah ouais,
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
ça ferait sens.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the...
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
It doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate. He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we can do.
Ouais,
He wasn't a suspect then, and we have nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
ça aussi.
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Ah, imite. Vite, j'AFK juste. Voilà, juste pour ouvrir la porte à mon petit bac à déco. C'est mon chat pour rappel. Je revite.
All right, Bob. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Pardon, désolé, je croyais que j'avais remis le micro. Donc, vous inquiétez pas, j'ai pas dit non plus grand chose. Mais la seule chose que j'ai dit, peut-être à savoir, c'est que on a une nouvelle piste vu que le maid café. Et aussi, juste pour dire que par moment, il y aura le petit bac à Nico que je serai obligée de faire sortir par moment parce qu'il aime bien dormir dans ma chambre. Et à un moment, il a envie de sortir pour courir un peu dans l'appartement.
Can't be.
Je l'avais senti. Tiens, en plus, je l'ai pas dit, mais je sentais qu'il allait se passer un truc du genre.
Renju.
Moi j'avais deux possibilités. Moi j'ai estimé la possibilité qu'il soit qu'on le retrouve mort. Je sais pas pourquoi. Je sais pas si c'est le nombre de récits que j'ai, si c'est pas le fait que j'aime beaucoup les trucs policiers qui y a joué. Mais quand même pauvre Mizuki là. Déjà qu'elle a vu sa mère, là maintenant son père. C'est que le début, mais elle prend. Mais c'est horrible pour cette gamine. Mais là une chose est sûre, c'est même pas un mort qu'on doit utiliser, c'est un tueur en série qui doit circuler.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Ouais, surtout qu'en plus c'était vraiment horrible la scène de crime. La façon dont on l'a trouvé, c'était quand même assez horrible. Déjà que je trouvais ça horrible avec la mère de Mizuki, ben là avec le père c'est encore pire.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
A serial killer.
Voilà, c'est ce que j'ai dit. Un tueur en série.
The new Cyclops killer.
Ah.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Il y en aurait eu un avant.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
C'est probablement l'affaire dont Boss a parlé au début du jeu. Elle a dit la même affaire qu'il y a 6 ans.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak.
Internet.
Killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops
Voilà,
killer
c'est bien ce que
is
je
back.
pensais. C'est pour si enfin oui, que je me calme. À mon avis, c'est un copycat qui veut recopier le même tueur qu'il y a 6 ans.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Alors, on va poser la question.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one.
Ah.
It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
Ah ouais.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Mais il y avait un point commun entre les
They
victimes,
were each killed
j'imagine.
sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
Ah,
They were all young women.
ok.
And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Ah ouais, donc...
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I
Je vois.
killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops,
Ah ouais.
hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
Après le copycat, de mémoire, c'était l'œil gauche pour la mère de Mizuki. Mais pour le père, je sais pas si c'est... Mais dans tous les cas, c'est un copycat.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Ouais, ça je
According
sais.
to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
Mhm.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
Soit il y a deux possibilités, soit le tueur il est revenu, soit c'est un copycat. C'est les deux possibilités que
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Mais je vais d'abord voir ce qu'ils ont à dire. Non, c'est pas ça, je voulais continuer à interroger Boss. Ah non.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
Salut gauche.
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Ça aussi, ça peut se tenir.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
Ça peut toujours être utile quand même parce que...
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Bon, en fait, il y a deux possibilités. Soit c'est un copycat, soit c'est le même tueur mais qui a changé ses méthodes.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories.
Bah, si Internet peut se révéler utile, on va voir.
All lacking credibility and evidence.
Bah non. J'essaie de voir si la webcam est bien mise.
Damn it.
Là, on est dans une impasse, mais comme je l'ai dit, pour le tueur, il y a deux possibilités. Soit c'est le même qui a 6 ans, mais qui a changé ses méthodes, soit c'est un copycat.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Ouais, j'imagine la pauvre, déjà que c'est déjà horrible parce qu'en peu de temps, elle a déjà vécu des événements traumatisants. La mort de sa mère, puis son père. C'est vraiment horrible.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
On espère, mais avec ce qui s'est passé, je pense que Mizuki, là, ça va être compliqué. Mais j'espère que ça va aller pour elle.
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Two murders, one right after the other. How could I not be? Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder. Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Il va encore faire
You're
cette blague.
missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Hein?
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Il y a des fois, ces blagues, elles sont pas marrantes.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago.
Hmm?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket.
Ouais, donc ça fait 5 ans
We've
qu'elle
been
est...
together for more than 5 years.
Voilà.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Allez, là, il faut qu'on enquête. Non, il y a Mizuki à côté.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mais comment elle s'est retrouvée là?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Là, je lui donne pas tort.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Ouais, j'aurais dû
Well, I
penser
can
quand
still
j'ai
talk
réussi
this
à entrer.
time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the scene.
Ouais.
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
Ah,
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
ça a l'air d'être une surdouée donc.
Pretentious to me.
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy, you should cut that out.
Je parlais à Ibarbo, t'as pas remarqué Mizuki. C'est sûrement de ça dont elle veut parler.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko have a secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I'm scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Il va pas
I
n'importe.
look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Là, on aurait dit une dispute entre un beau-père et sa belle-fille, quoi. Mais bon, là, Mizuki, c'est la crise d'adolescence, j'ai envie de dire. Les traumatismes et la crise d'adolescence en même temps. Parce qu'à la fois, parce qu'elle est quand même... C'est une préado, et à cet âge-là, je sais que... On peut devenir insupportable. J'en sais quelque chose, d'ailleurs.
Good to see you, sir. And this is
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's.
Yes. Please let us through.
Ah, 1 minute, les photos.
What are you staring at?
Je sais pas pourquoi, à un moment, moi il y en a une, j'ai l'impression qu'elle faisait penser à une des victimes il y a 6 ans.
I agree.
Je sais pas pourquoi, mais bon. Vaut mieux fouiller tous les détails.
Iva, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Il est bien malin notre tueur.
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Ah ouais, il est malin ce tueur. Ah ouais, ça devait être un made de café sur le thème de l'océan.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen.
1800 yens, ça fait combien en euros? Parce que bon...
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
je sais pas combien ça doit faire en euros, mais vu la réaction datée, ça doit coûter cher.
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed. The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
D'accord, merci.
Let me check inside.
Ouais, je pense que prochain live, je prendrai peut-être des notes sur les yens, combien ça fait en euros. Oh.
What?
Il y a un truc
There's
dans la
something
barrière.
inside. This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Ah, c'est une montre.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Ouais.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters.
Donc ça fait 60 litres.
All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
D'accord, 25 kg. Donc ça ferait donc 75 kg si on calcule le poids des tonneaux.
No, we didn't find anything today. What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami. No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Dot. It's Kagami!
On peut faire la question à plusieurs reprises.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die. I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
but this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Ah ouais, mais je comprends, d'un côté je comprends ce qu'elle veut dire, et d'autre je comprends un peu que ce que Date veut dire, parce qu'elle veut savoir en même temps, psychologiquement elle a quand même été assez marquée par ce qu'elle a vu.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I...
Bon non, je vais pas insister sur la discussion avec Mizuki.
Iva, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
140 kg. Donc l'ascenseur ne s'est arrêté qu'une fois à cet étage, à 20h55, avec un contenu de 140 kg. Donc si on fait le calcul, peut-être qu'une partie, ça venait des tonneaux de bière. Si on fait le calcul, ça fait 70... non, il va y avoir 25. 75 moins 140. C'est toujours bon d'essayer toutes les possibilités. Minute, je prends juste... Je vais faire mon calcul. C'est comme dans Zero Escape quand je prenais des notes. Dans les portes. Voyons voir. Voyons voir que je ne me trompe pas sur mon calcul. Voilà, c'était donc pour l'écriture. Donc voilà, si mes calculs sont justes, si on retire les tonneaux de bière, ça devrait faire 65 kilos l'eau en fait. Parce que je pense qu'une partie était pour les tonneaux de bière, l'autre peut-être pour le tueur. Si ma théorie est juste, il doit peser au moins 65 kilos. Enfin, faut voir.
Nothing special.
Ah, si vous avez entendu un bruit de train, c'est normal, ma chambre est pas... Depuis ma chambre, on peut entendre les trains passer.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death, but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Ça se tient aussi si c'est comme pour Shoko. Mais du coup, voyons voir. On ne sait pas où a été Renju avant de se faire tuer. Mais si c'est comme pour le premier crime, il a probablement été tué avant et déplacé ici.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
Minute, ça je note. Voilà.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately
Ouais, donc il pèse
158
72
pounds.
kilos. Enfin, ou 72 parce que comme je suis belge, en Belgique on dit 72.
I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Non mais je vais voir le poids de l'ascenseur, ce que ça donne en poids si on compte pas les tonneaux de bière, mais Renju, voyons voir. Il y avait 140 que je me souviens bien. Ouais, 140 kg et Renju pèse 72. Voyons voir. Ce qui fait 68 kg. L'eau, si on enlève, si on compte, voyons voir, 68 kg si on enlève le poids de Renju, donc il y a deux possibilités, soit l'ascenseur est utilisé pour les trucs de pierre, soit c'est pour transporter Renju, mais dans tous les cas, ça laisse présager que le tueur pèse au moins dans les 60 kg.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time...
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Je vais continuer à fouiller.
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course. This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive. The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his
En
death.
d'autres termes, il a été drogué avant d'être tué.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck. Choke. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Moi, ce que je dirais, c'est que le tueur l'a drogué, puis l'a
More
étranglé.
simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
Aux alentours de 20
So
h.
Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The time of discovery, you of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Il est bien malicieux.
I think we've
La
checked
tueur.
everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Voilà, je vais sauvegarder.
this one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Voilà, il nous a donné une nouvelle piste, je pense. Ça pourrait être utile les noms.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
J'avais pas vu, mais la tête qu'a fait Mizuki en boudin, ça m'a bien fait rire.
Yeah, Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
Ah, donc elle était serveuse de
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
On a... Je vais sauvegarder. Restaurant Matsushita le dimanche.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with? He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see. Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Mon le
Come
pain.
on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
C'est un obsédé daté. On se souvient de ce qu'il a dit sur la réceptionniste à un moment.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
Ça, on est d'accord.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Et on peut aussi ajouter le manque de professionnalisme, comme l'a dit Aiba.
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
Well, I we could go out sometime.
Le regard obsédé.
Wow, dude.
J'adore la tronche de Mizuki. Elle est en train de faire la... de bouder.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Allez, on va lui poser les questions. Mais quand même, Date, c'est un obsédé, ce mec.
Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
À mon avis, elle va pas s'en servir pour nous aider.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Oh, ça, je suis d'accord.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Bon, je crois qu'on a fini avec la réceptionniste.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
We do not party.
Hey, hey!
Attends, j'ai bien envie de poser la question quand même.
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Allez.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Bon, on va aller au Golden Yoko Show. Et on va vite s'en aller parce que cette réceptionniste, je pense pas qu'elle va nous aider.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Menant District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Alors, comptoir. Le comptoir. Les bouteilles sont alignées sur le comptoir. Comptons-les. 9 bouteilles. Il y a 9 bouteilles sur le comptoir. Je plaisante, il y en a 18. Voilà, on va tourner attentivement. Il y a quand même un truc, il y a quand même une blague avec les bouteilles.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
De toute façon, faut jamais boire au volant quand on a un volant. Ouais, j'avoue, c'est vrai que ça me fait penser à Zero Escape, les 9 bouteilles. Juste que je fouille tout, donc j'ai pas forcément le dire de ce que je pense à l'instant, mais oui, je pense bien Zero Escape, parce que le chiffre 9, voilà quoi. Parce que bon, il y a quand même, j'ai quand même senti, on sent quand même des références à Zero Escape.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Bon, je crois ça. À mon avis, c'était pas vraiment la série qu'il voulait voir, mais plus les demoiselles. Mais quand même, Date, c'est un obsédé, ce mec. Un tableau sur le mur. C'est un peu bizarre. Un poster sur le mur. Le talentueux Monsieur Dickley. Je me demande ce que c'est. Une affiche. Un poster sur le mur. Dont je parle à Mizuki.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Mark.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemnisgate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
Ça aussi, puisqu'il est dit qu'elle est quand même, qu'elle a quand même des capacités qu'ont pas vraiment les enfants de son âge.
You think so?
Moi, je me souviens plus de ce qui a été dit. En d'autres termes, on peut dire que c'est une
The kids
surdouée.
at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
En effet.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
Pas faux.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Ah, punaise, il y a des fois, Mizuki, j'avoue qu'elle me ressemble un peu parce que bon,
No.
quand j'avais son âge, les sujets d'adolescence, ça me plaisait pas, ça m'intéressait pas
And what do
trop.
you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home. Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while.
Ah ouais, donc on était deux comme Mizuki. Parce que je me souviens, à son âge, quand j'avais son âge, j'étais pas vraiment comme,
After I finish working on
comme,
this case,
comme on dit, comme étaient les filles à
we should
l'époque.
do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like
Ah
sitting
ouais.
in silence.
Je vois ce qu'il veut dire. Je vois ce qu'elle veut dire en fait. Dans le sens, elle aime pas que les dîners ce soit tout calme.
Oh, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Là, on voit qu'elle est un
I
peu en
believe
crise
she has
d'adolescence.
entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Voilà, c'est ce que je dis. Elle fait sa crise d'adolescence.
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
En effet, daté. Je me souviens, ado, j'étais comme Mizuki.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Ouais. On va voir ce qu'on peut trouver comme info. On a observé Maman Pauline, bonite séchée. Ça fait partie de sa routine. Maintenant que j'y pense, je sais pas pourquoi. Je lui demanderai un jour quand ce sera le bon moment.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Moi, ça, je crois savoir... Ça me... Ah, voilà ce que je voulais dire. Enfin, le dire, ce serait un spoil d'un autre jeu, mais qui a pas... Mais je pense que ceux savent de qui je parle.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Allez. Renju venait-il souvent ici?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up? You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Bon, là.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
C'est pour Renju.
Promise.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Ah ouais, je vois. Le voir, ben ça, ben on verra. Enfin, je sais pas comment expliquer en fait parce que
Gotta
pour.
widen my net for a catch like you, Date,
Mais
honey.
qu'est-ce que j'allais dire pour.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Par contre, je suis un peu perdue parce que pour Mama, j'arrive pas à savoir comment je dois genrer le perso parce que j'ai pas envie de dire une bêtise. Parce que y a Date dit informateur, mais Mizuki genre Mama au féminin, donc je suis un petit peu perdue, j'avoue, et j'ai pas envie de dire de bêtises sur le sujet. Donc si c'est possible de m'aider à aider un peu sur ce sujet parce que je veux pas dire de bêtises pour savoir comment genrer le perso. D'accord, c'est parce que pour expliquer, je veux pas dire de bêtises. Ah ouais, l'Appadix. Ah ouais, j'ai pas encore regardé l'Appadix en plus. Pas con, merci Daphné, parce que je veux pas, comme je l'ai dit, je veux pas dire de bêtises. J'avais même pas encore regardé l'Appadix, voyons voir. Mais en tout cas, merci de me l'avoir rappelé. Mais je vois pas ma main enregistrée dans l'appendix. On va quand même voir. D'accord, merci. Je regarderai après la scène donc dans l'appendix.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Attendez, son père lui demandait de boire de l'alcool. Enfin, j'ai mal compris.
When I was old enough to drink.
Ah, ça c'est bien.
I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Je vais l'interroger.
Well, there was the watch incident.
La montre.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Je suis sûre, on a aussi trouvé une montre dans un des barils.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Ah.
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Hmm?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was
Attends,
here.
c'était pas la mère Mizuki qui lui a offert.
No, it's fine.
Enfin, si j'en crois ce que maman dit.
An affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Ah, d'accord.
Daddy had a new lover.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Je lui ai fait un petit signe, je me suis levée.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Ah ouais.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes, can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Ah, je vois. Ouais, en ce qui est en fait le fameux clan Kumakura.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Il sait se battre, Daté.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my
D'ailleurs,
office?
une petite anecdote pour ceux qui ne sauraient pas, la VA de Date, Greg Shun, c'est aussi la VA de Yagami dans la série Judgment, et c'est aussi un détective privé. Je sais pas si certains le savaient, mais je me suis dit, vu que Date il a défoncé des Yakuza, ça m'a rappelé Judgment, vu que dans ces jeux on a quand même défoncé des tas de personnes, j'ai envie de dire, enfin des Yakuza, des voyous. Je crois que vous voyez où je veux en venir.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. I don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you.
En effet, En fait, c'est une sacrée coïncidence quand on y pense.
What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Voilà, je vais aller voir s'il y a eu la fiche de... Ah, voilà. Ah, c'est neutre. Ouais, dans sa fiche biographie, elle est genrée au féminin. Enfin, donc maintenant, je sais comment genrer le perso. Parce que bon, ça m'aurait un peu énervé de me tromper. Mais on va d'abord tout fouiller.
I got nothing to say to you.
Hey, Iva, look. Flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
Ah, Yakuza 0 et les Kiwami, je les ai pas encore fait. Enfin, 0, je suis en train de le faire. En fait, j'ai commencé avec Yakuza 7 parce que y avait, à cause de la barrière de la langue, on va dire. Mais après, j'ai commencé à faire les anciens. Là, j'ai 0 qui est en cours. Mais c'est bien de me le dire. Mais en ce moment, j'ai tellement de jeux que j'ai pas le temps de continuer les Yakuza. Mais il faudrait que je reprenne 0. Le beatboxing pour les nuls, dit Kakin. J'adore comme...
Hey, Iva, it's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
D'abord, on fouille un peu partout.
There would be no point in talking.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Ça, c'est une rêve Dragon Ball.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Dante.
Oh punaise, c'est vraiment un obsédé, Daté. Il sait être sérieux, mais en même temps, son côté pervers prend souvent le dessus par moment.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop. I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something? What?
Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait.
Oh.
I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
Ah,
6?
quand même étrange.
Dante, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray. Hey, Iba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Ouais, je pense aussi que tout détail est important dans une enquête.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Maintenant qu'on a le rayon X.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My revolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot it.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Huh?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
What?
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Ah, ils étaient en discuter aussi.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
Date, load a revolver with explosive, aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
For what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Je m'attendais quand même pas à ce qu'on ait ce genre de moment parce que...
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
Un vrai obsédé ce mec.
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Elle est bien maline,
I
Iva.
simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face. I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
On va se regarder.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Sa tronche.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing, I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Nous dit-il alors qu'il y en a un à côté de lui.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including...
Ouais, donc...
I've been looking after that guy since high school.
Ouais, donc ils ont rien à voir avec le meurtre vu que on a
The usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy. Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected.
What?
Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me! You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger.
Et je vais m'arrêter là aussi pour ce soir. Mais là, ça devient de plus en plus intéressant. Ah mince, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Mais en tout cas... en tout cas, ça devient de plus en plus intéressant le jeu, j'ai envie de dire. Parce que, j'avoue, là j'ai encore des théories qui fusent dans la tête. Et ça me surprend, j'avoue, parce que il y a tellement... j'ai vraiment... Là je vais m'arrêter là pour ce soir, mais avec ce qu'on a, on commence à avoir des pistes, de nouveaux suspects, des choses comme ça. Mais en tout cas, j'aime vraiment le jeu. Et je vais le continuer, comme je l'ai dit. Et pour la suite, ce sera probablement lundi prochain parce que cette semaine, parce que le week-end je ne stream pas et demain soir c'est impossible que je stream. Et comme je préfère faire ça en soirée, donc la suite ce sera pour lundi. 10 même heure si pas d'imprévu de dernière minute. Mais en tout cas, j'aime beaucoup le jeu et ça devient de plus en plus intéressant. Aussi, pour être tenu au courant, n'oubliez pas que j'ai un Discord et un Twitter, donc faut pas hésiter à suivre le Twitter de la chaîne parce que je tiens toujours au courant. Même si bon, l'organisation c'est pas mon fort. Mais en tout cas, je m'arrête là et à lundi pour la suite. Du coup, merci à ceux qui sont venus, ceux qui viennent, me soutiennent. Je m'arrête là pour ce soir. À plus tout le monde!